If you've watched season 4 of Dream Home Makeover, then you have met Teresa, who we all love.
I work for the McGees. I am head of ops. Sid shares that love of tacos with me. That's all we talk about is really tacos every week during our touch base. The kitchen is where the heart is in the home. Coming from this Mexican background, that's how we show our love, and that's really why I want this project so bad.
It was so wonderful to get to design her kitchen and take it out of the early 2000s. The kitchen originally had an island in the center. We kept that. That was great. Sink by the window, great. The refrigerator placement was nice, but next to it, there was a built-in pantry. It just wasn't seamless. And then next to that pantry, they had a built-in desk that was never used. And when I'm designing kitchens, I want to know the priorities. Are you the type of person that cooks all the time with a lot of people in the kitchen? Are you a big coffee drinker? And then prioritize integrating those things into the space. Then behind the kitchen, they had a formal dining room that was never used. That became a great space for us to expand their kitchen without redoing the main kitchen footprint, because when you start moving appliances, things get expensive. There were a couple of things that I had in mind. I wanted it to be beautiful because I know that you would stand in the kitchen and you would look into that pantry. So we needed a beautiful view. So we had this great wood countertop and these open cubbies. In the middle, instead of spending the money to do cabinetry and a whole island, we did a functional cart that was on wheels that could be moved around to different places. We used baskets to really enclose the bottom storage and also streamline it. It can become messy really fast, and so filling a few rows with baskets is a good idea. We did a lot of mixing of cabinet colors, but then also countertops in this kitchen, and not just countertop materials, but countertop edge profiles. So around the surround, we did a Caesarstone quartz material that looked like marble. We ran that up the backsplash and onto that really beautiful floating shelf. It gave a light and airy feeling in some spots, but then allowed us to go really dramatic on the island. On the island, we did this dark on dark effect, which is one of my favorite looks, and we did a soapstone look quartz on top of this like inky blue cabinetry, and we did an OG profile on that countertop. So we're mixing modern and traditional here. So we have the mitered edge, that clean profile on the outside, and then the curvy on the island. I think that 3 is the max amount of countertop materials that I would use in a kitchen, but you see, we've done this combination in a couple of different kitchens. I think having a light, a dark, and then a non-stone material like a butcher block is how I would mix it. Pairing the color palette that's a little bit trendy with shapes that are timeless is how we're going to get longevity. If you're only focused on being safe, then your kitchen will actually feel kind of dated quickly because you're not doing anything with character. The hardware in this kitchen is a great takeaway for anyone looking to update their kitchen, but they don't have a lot of budget. We did 3 different types of hardware styles. We did the same finish on everything. That's how it ties together. But we mixed the styles of hardware, and it just adds character, and it didn't cost us more to do 3 different types of hardware. I try to balance out these display shelves where we have a few items like taper candles or this little vintage mirror that add charm, but then we put functional items like salt and pepper shakers on the shelf as well. We will continue to dive into all the episodes from season 4. If you haven't watched it, go back and watch the episodes so that you can follow along. And if you haven't watched season 3, we did webisodes like these for every episode as well.